Soulful Sunday Legends, you are now tuned in to episode 13 of The Black Sheep with your host, Jordan. Our podcast will have different stories to help drive that legend out of you. Have that voice of yours be heard. Today's message is to not stop your goals just to please others. Don't give up on your mission to compare with others. Keep fighting to compare with your old self. Back in the day, everyone was only focused on themselves and no one else. It was your family and your immediate circle. There was not all these extra social media outlets. The best part of the past is when you wanted to do something big, you worked with others to make that mission come true. Since COVID, the mask of a lot of us started to get put on. We stopped focusing on us and our mission, just to compete and have others be accepting of us. Competition is not healthy. You should never compete. You should dominate your mission. When you compete with everyone, all you're trying to do is keep up with the Joneses, having you running circles, doubting yourself, not focusing on your dreams because you're trying to focus on what he or she have. The thing we have to understand is competition should only be against one person, and that's the old person you were. You should see growth, see the mission, focusing on passing where you were last year. We need to work together to help bring those dreams out of us. No matter what you're doing, if it's music, business, to whatever else you set your mind to, finding people who have similarities in growth as well as what you're doing helps bring that creativity out of you. It brings connections, mentors, lifelong partnerships that turn into family. Take that step. Reach out to that person, that business, to see how you can collab to try to bring that vision of yours to light. When it's scary, you gotta jump. Don't be scared to fail. Only be scared of not trying. Ask yourself, what do you want? See really what you want. That will help motivate you, to drive that passion out of you. Stop trying to be consumed with everyone else's minds in life. God had put you on this earth because you're a blessing. You're here to bring light to the world. That amazing thought, vision you have needs to be your biggest belief. Some to most to all people. Sometimes being our own family and friends try to stop you from living your life, having you fulfill that mission you want to live. If all the successful people in this world, being from your favorite athlete to favorite celebrity to even your future self, worried what others thought of them, they wouldn't be who they are today. You have to stand out from what the crowd wants you to do, or whatever it has an image of you to do. The black sheep, those are who go against the world, of what the world wants them to do. You are the success story. You are the blessing. Never belittle yourself. Never think you can't make it. If you could wake up one day in that passion you really wanted to do, not having to worry about money or what others thought of you, what would you really do? If you're not passionate, not having that hunger driving you, then it's not going to work. If that passion is there, you're waking up hungrier than ever, then that's your calling. That's your voice telling you to make those realities come true. Stop chasing others' dreams. Who are you? What are your goals? God would never give you something that someone else should have. You focusing on what others have is not having you focus on what God put you on this earth to do. When I was younger, I used to tell my grandfather a lot of the times, I'll do it tomorrow. I'll make this work tomorrow. One day he said, Jordan, tomorrow is never promised. That thing you say that you'll do tomorrow might not ever happen. Also stop you from doing something else you were destined to do. Stop saying tomorrow, because that word is only doing one thing, and that's stopping you. Stopping you from living, stopping you from fulfilling those purposes you're supposed to live. Stand out. Ask those legends that you all are supposed to be. Shout your dreams out. You want it? Go get it. Don't be scared that someone else is doing the same thing you want to do. Figure out a way that you can make it better. Research. Reach out to them to learn. Have them as your mentor. Ask information to help develop your mind. Have you grow to your higher level. Meek Mill had once said, there's levels to this shit. And that's because when you pass step 1, you get a new mission to overcome. Succeed at what you're trying to do to build that legacy that you were destined to build. There's 3 type of people in this world. And there's one that is watch what happens. There's another one that goes out there and wonders what happens. And there's another person that goes out there and makes shit happen. Stop being the first 2. Focus on your goals. Attack. Be hungrier than ever to live that life that you were better to live. Guys, another thing that I would like to go ahead and shout out is that we have our amazing first guest speaker. He is locked in for this Wednesday. We will be posting that on our live stream here shortly, as well as tomorrow after Halloween. So make sure you guys tune in for that special event, as well as vendors. Tap in. We would love to get locked in with you to have you as one of our amazing vendors at our first Black Sheep event. Food vendors, music vendors, business, whatever you're doing, reach out to us. Shoot us a message. a comment on our pictures. We would love to have all of you attend. Giveaways, live music. It's a whole bunch of vibes that you're going to definitely want to be a part of. If you're not tuned in with us, you're not winning with us. Time to rise up. Live your blessing. Even if you don't see the light at the end of the tunnel, you have to remember that light in you. Be hungry. Be fierce. Stay focused on that better future and that better tomorrow you want to live. Guys, life's a marathon. You will always hear me say this on the Black Sheep episode, is life is a marathon. Stay consistent with your goals. Stay consistent with your dreams. Life's a journey. It's a beautiful blessing that every day that we get the chance to wake up and live that amazing life that we were put on this earth to be. Guys, not everyone, sadly to say, not everyone has a chance to make it. Not everyone has that destiny, that fulfillment to be able to go out there and live their passions that they want to live. Stay consistent with your goals. Write something down. You know what? What I started to do that honestly I think that will be a huge impact on all of your lives is make 2023 plans. Start looking forward to the next year. Make those arrangements of what you're trying to do, what you want to overcome, what you want to succeed at. Make yourself a 30-day checklist of I want to do this and compete this in this amount of days, or I want to do this and own this in X amount of days. The way that you guys stay consistent at what you're trying to do will only make you better at what your growth is trying to be. As kids, when you were either playing sports or music or whatever you guys were doing, choir, I did choir growing up. I did, orchestra and band and sports and a lot of different things. But the biggest lesson that I learned throughout every single thing that I participated in is the consistency. You have to consistently work on your craft. If it's basketball, you have to practice free throws. You have to practice on dribbling. If it's singing, you have to practice on your chorus, whatever the case is. If it's sales, you have to focus on your techniques to help make your sales technique better. Everything that you're trying to do in this world, you have to consistently work at it. You have to focusing on what you're trying to do and how can you make those goals of yours come to light. Stay focused on you. Stay focused on only yourself and your future. Guys, no more focusing on everyone else. Everyone else that's around you that's throwing this negative shade or making you doubt yourself, they're not here to make you win. They're not really in support in your growth to help vision and help bring that light of yours to the world. Tyrese Gibson, the man is a famous actor. He's honestly a really great actor. A lot of people doubt him and give him a lot of shit. But with him is that the amount of times that he has got to count out, or the amount of times that people doubted him or made fun of him or humiliated him on public view, he never stopped believing in himself. He never stopped going out there and focusing on his craft, making himself better, making his mindset better. Every single day, whenever the first post that somebody made fun of him, he went out there and perfected his talent. Went out there and made his craft better. That's what you have to understand. If you don't have haters, you're not doing things right. If you don't have haters, you're not going to grow as a human being. You have to have haters in order to make yourself better, in order to make yourself fulfill that destiny you're destined to live. Guys, stay driven, stay focused, stay locked in. We will be having our first guest speaker on Wednesday. Make sure you tune into that. Make sure you don't miss out on this blessing of this amazing guest voice that we're going to have on our platform. If you would like to participate, if you have a specific lesson that you want to learn or specific, gift that you want to hear of, reach on out to us. We would love to share your story on our platform, have you on as our voice of this platform. Give us a reason to have us bring that creativity out of you. Stay driven, stay focused, stay locked in. Until the next episode with the Black Sheep, love y'all.